While Captain Ibrahim Traoré is transforming Burkina Faso into a construction site, Nigeria continues to struggle with chaos, mismanagement, and insecurity.
The Nigerian Chief of Naval Staff, Emmanuel Ogalla, declared that Nigerian soldiers need spiritual solution, spiritual backing.
Welcome back to AfriPlusNews, your trusted hub for deep, critical analysis of African affairs from the African perspective. If you're new to the channel, please take a moment to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on powerful updates like this one. We also encourage you to engage with us. Drop your thoughts respectfully in the comment section. Your voice matters, and it helps us all build a more conscious, informed African community. Disclaimer: this video is a journalistic and analytical presentation. It is intended to inform and stimulate public discourse based on verified reports and opinions. It does not promote hate, violence, or misinformation. All opinions expressed in this video are based on publicly available information and are presented within the boundaries of the YouTube community guidelines. In today's analysis, we present a stunning contrast between two African nations, Burkina Faso and Nigeria, and the radically different paths their leadership is taking in confronting national challenges. While President Ibrahim Traoré of Burkina Faso is transforming his nation into a construction site, developing key sectors like agriculture, education, and national infrastructure, Nigeria's naval leadership is calling for spiritual solutions to tackle insurgency and insecurity.
So, the Nigerian Chief of Naval Staff, Emmanuel Ogalla, declared that Nigerian soldiers need spiritual solution, spiritual backing, to be able to challenge Boko Haram, bandits that have been terrorizing Nigerians for many years, since 2011 till now, that have unalived millions of Nigerians, still unaliving them on daily basis, including Nigerian military invading military bases here in Nigeria, unaliving them. Now, Nigerian Chief of Naval Staff said they need spiritual backing, urging both Muslim and Christian leaders, their members, to pray harder so that Nigerian soldiers will be able to defeat Boko Haram, Fulani herdsmen carrying AK-47. But wait, the same Nigerian government and Nigerian military supporting these guys, sponsoring them. Yes, because anytime Nigerian military captured these so-called Boko Haram members, they will still recruit them, send them into the same system, into the army or into the society. Still the same Nigerian government and Nigerian military said they need prayers to fight the same people that have been recruiting many of their members into the system or into the society. Could you believe this? Does Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger need prayers to defeat terrorists in Sahel region? Have they ever asked their citizens to pray harder so that they can be able to defeat terrorists in Sahel region? Or does Russia, Israel need prayers to be able to defeat their enemies? The answer is no. Can you now agree with us that Nigeria is totally gone?
These are two very different approaches to leadership in crisis, and the comparison raises urgent questions about the future of governance in Africa. Burkina Faso is building a new reality. Let's begin with what's happening in Burkina Faso. Under Captain Ibrahim Traoré's military leadership, the country is witnessing an unprecedented wave of developmental activities. From agricultural reforms and massive farming campaigns, to educational initiatives and infrastructural projects, Burkina Faso is pushing towards self-reliance and sovereignty. In a region once plagued by instability, Traoré's government has prioritized nation-building with visible results. Roads are being constructed. Schools are reopening. Local farms are being supported. There's a national spirit of resistance and reconstruction. This is not just governance, it's a mission to reclaim African dignity and independence. Ask yourself, what would happen if every African nation prioritized grassroots development over endless policy papers and foreign dependency? Why is it that a small, resource-constrained country like Burkina Faso is doing more with less, while regional giants continue to groan under the weight of insecurity and underdevelopment? Let us know what you think in the comment section. Nigeria seeks spiritual solutions to physical problems. Now, contrast that with recent developments in Nigeria. According to a report by This Day Live, the Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Emmanuel Ogalla, has called for spiritual interventions to combat insecurity, terrorism, and insurgency in Nigeria. This statement was made during a one-day seminar titled, Harnessing the Potentials of Spirituality for National Security, the Role of the Armed Forces. He said, and I quote, "To surmount the multifaceted security challenges confronting our dear nation, there is need to also seek spiritual solutions as part of our total approach to national security." While no one is denying the role of faith or moral values in national life, this raises critical questions. Have our leaders run out of actionable, strategic ideas? Are our military institutions now outsourcing their responsibilities to spirituality instead of developing intelligence, investing in logistics, and improving personnel welfare? Nigeria, Africa's most populous nation and largest economy, is now leaning on prayers to resolve deeply rooted security failures. Does this reflect visionary leadership, or a desperate detour from duty? Is this what the Nigerian people deserve in the face of relentless killings, kidnappings, and economic hardship? Please share your thoughts in the comments. The dangerous trend of escapism in African leadership. This growing trend of spiritual escapism in state governance is not only unique to Nigeria. Across Africa, we are witnessing leaders who prioritize prophecies over policy and prayers over planning. It creates a vacuum in leadership, where the citizens are left to suffer while their leaders await divine intervention. We ask again, when will African leaders stop outsourcing responsibility and start being accountable? What example are we setting for the next generation when state actors abandon critical thinking for superstition? Let's discuss this openly. What role should spirituality play in modern governance, and where must we draw the line? The role of public sentiment. Nigerians are not amused. Unsurprisingly, public opinion in Nigeria has been largely critical. Social media platforms are buzzing with outrage, sarcasm, and disappointment. Many Nigerians feel insulted by what they see as an unserious response to a national emergency. Others see it as an evasion tactic, blaming unseen forces while refusing to confront visible failures. One Twitter user said, "While countries are building drones and investing in AI, Nigerian leaders are organizing prayer summits. We are doomed." Another added, "We are not saying prayer is bad, but please, can we also get good roads, working hospitals, and a police force that can respond to distress calls?" These reactions reflect deep-seated frustration. People want results, not rituals. So we ask you, do you believe the Nigerian government is taking insecurity seriously? Or is this another page in the book of distraction politics? Drop your comments below, we are listening. A call for rational, visionary leadership. This contrast between Burkina Faso and Nigeria is more than a story of two countries. It's a symbol of the choices facing all of Africa. Do we continue to accept symbolic gestures and magical thinking, or do we demand practical, people-centered governance. Captain Ibrahim Traoré is not a messiah, but his commitment to action over excuses, infrastructure over incantations, is a powerful signal that Africans can do better, with or without external validation. So again we ask, do you want an Africa built on foundations of faith or frameworks of action? Can we not have both, in balance, without abandoning our duty to think, plan, and build? The time for sugar-coated silence is over. Let the conversation begin. At AfriPlusNews, we believe in calling things by their name. This is not just commentary, it's a call to consciousness. Africa cannot afford to pray its way through problems that require courage, strategy, and sacrifice. We need leaders who will do the hard work, not just hope for miracles. If you found this analysis eye-opening, please like this video, share it widely, and hit that subscribe button. We'll continue to bring you the stories others are afraid to touch, with clarity, depth, and boldness. Don't forget to drop your views in the comment section, we read every single one of them. Till next time, this is AfriPlusNews, Africa First, Africa Strong.